Greetings, Flight Sim fans. Doing some experimental stuff with X-Plane 11.5 beta, the Vulcan API. We've got some good stuff going on. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Bring up some plugins here real quick. Oops, don't do that. I'll get it together here shortly. Okay, I want on the other side of the airplane. Here we look. Up, up, up. Get where I like to sit. I get there. That's good. Up, up. Okay. Alright, we got everything working. It's quite a little process. Got to go through and reassign everything. Alright, so frames are locked at 40. I found an interesting site I want to show you. Park brakes are set. So I release them by pressing on the brakes. There we go. Flap set 5. Trim set. We're going to take off. We're at Tulsa, facing south. We're going to go up over Keystone, over by Captain Ed's part of the world. He likes over there at Pogue Airport, KOWP. I'm going to get up in the air. I've got my settings set quite a bit higher, and it's running smoother. Done some flying in the 767, which is a much heavier aircraft than this one. This one just smooth as silk. Really awesome. Look at this. The single stutter. That's Vulcan. That is super nice. Okay, so I'm able to turn the scenery settings up a little higher, and I'll show them to you here shortly. Get back right. A lot of people out of, well, the essential people driving today. Shouldn't be that way. They should be all home like me. So I'm going to head over to Keystone Lake and show you what I saw. I've never seen that before. As you can see, the shadows are a little disturbed at this point. That's there is one little fix I could try, but I believe that's from Vulcan. It'll get fixed out. Like I say, this is only beta testing. We'll head west. Got the Premier one out. Super smooth flying, just incredible. Alright, so as I was heading out towards Keystone, let me get over here on the other side of the river a little ways. So this VMI Twix software I'm running right here, that brings in and out sceneries to maintain this 40 frames. I am running at 120 hertz in my Valve Index headset. So VMI Twig will drive scenery settings up and down. As you can see, they're kind of invisible, and then as frames pick up, they'll come in and stuff like that. So usually at high altitude, I don't worry about too much about that. So look at the water as we go by. I was seeing cloud reflections in the water. That was absolutely amazing looking. Get to a little point. I was out over to the left a little bit more. Got real good views. So I was able to take reflection detail up about halfway. I could probably bump that down a touch. In the settings, graphics. So reflection detail right there, medium. I drop it down 1. Not like I really needed them. I could take it all the way back to nothing. Still just fine. I really can't tell. But if you look at the water, you see it kind of milky white looking right there about that curve. Well, that's cloud reflection. Get over here by the lake where the water is wider, and we'll see it a little better. Quite impressive. Just looking around, I mean, that's incredible. No stutter, no glitching. There's Eddie's airport. Got his little 172 over there. Probably changing the oil in that thing. He's gonna wear it out. That's what he's gonna do. But it looks like the water is kind of a dirty brown, you know. And I was going, hey, you know, that really looks like the Arkansas River, but you know, that's clouds. That's clouds reflecting off the water. See clearly those are clouds. So we're bumping along at 38, 35 frames, locked at 40. So let's go in. See, those are clouds. Absolutely, look at that. It's wow. Now if I change reflection detail back to minimal, they're still there. That should take a little bit of load off the processor and give me a little bit smooth fly. Absolutely cool. Okay, so we'll bank the airplane. So what we're looking for, stutters, judders, anything. I'm just not seeing it. Not at 120 hertz.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle,
bank angle,
bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Forgot my flaps.
Up. Bank angle, 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 bank angle.
That was a horrible death. You just want to close your eyes at that point. Okay, let's try that again. I forgot all about my flaps. Horrible, horrible. Okay.
Bank angle, 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 bank.
All right. This is what you go through when you're testing stuff out. Alright, so this is the twin beach. Don't have any of the controls set for us, so we'll go back to the beach. The premiere. All I'm doing is running the beta. I'm trying to learn as much as I can and get tweaked in on the settings for Vulcan. And just experimenting. The 767 flew great, nice and smooth. This is part of the process. You have to be dedicated to the flight simulator world to go through all this all the time. Okay, oh, we're all good. We're all good. Let's do this again. Okay, so the butt kicker is not performing like it does on the non-beta version. I'm sure they'll get an update quick enough, but I can still feel it. It's basically running off the subwoofer. Just don't have the independent feels of all the stuff going on in the aircraft. Okay, gear up. This time we're going to do flaps up. There we go. Back over the lake. Look at that smoothness. Whoa, that make you sick.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Get it trimmed out here, get some plug-ins up. Back on the other side where I belong. Okay, so what we do is we try to hard turns, quick looks, see if we can cause any glitch, anything going on at sea. It's just not doing it. It's just all there. All this is just being close to everything. That's 120 hertz. I'll swap to 90 here in a second. I don't know what it'll do to the recording. I just got totally free head movement. It's just amazing. Okay, so let's go it to the 90 hertz. And I'd go up to 144. Let's go to 144. What that does to the recording. We'll find out. 144 hertz. See a little bit of tearing as I look across. I hold my head still and go slower. It goes away. It's just the quick. See, it's not bad.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank
Yeah, I'm
angle,
doing that
bank
on
angle,
purpose.
bank angle.
Really give her some hard rudder.
Bank angle, 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 bank angle.
Oh, you feel that in your gut. You see the shadows are a little goofy. I got one little plug-in I can try to fix that, but I'm sure before the final release it'll be taken care of. I've seen it reported already. See, I'm running at 31 frames and it's no jutters. That's 144
Bank angle,
hertz.
bank angle, bank angle, bank
So I'll
angle,
drop to
bank
90.
angle.
There's 90. Frames are staying about 31. I'm locked at 40. So just a little bit of hesitation right there. It's almost like it. Okay. I can see just. Well, that's still not bad. That's flyable right there. Alright, so if I take that to 120 hertz. Do that again. That just goes away.
Bank angle.
Wow. The circuit around Eddie's Airport here, so if he's dead there on the ground, I threw some eggs at him. Duck Eddie. I'm kind of like this 120 hertz. It was working fine at 120 in the 767. And I had the device manager up, not device manager, but watching what my graphics card doing. It was pigged out. And it's doing a lot of work. Hopefully Mr. Michael Brown has got enough cooling in there to handle everything we're throwing at it. I trust him. Okay, so let's look at the scenery settings. So visual effects is high HDR, texture quality right here at 2243 megabytes of textures currently low. If I go higher, it tends to slow down just enough, so I'll just back it off a little bit, keep everything smooth. Got draw parked aircraft, of course use Vulcan driver for faster rendering. We're going to bump anti-aliasing up to 4x SSAA and just take a look. I tried this the other day and see what it does to me. It sure does make things smooth and very, very readable. But can't live with that kind of view right there. That's just too much. So we're back where normally were on that. That's just the norm right there, and that's fine. So let's see, all that goes away. We're tearing. So, awesome. All right, let's go put her down over there at Eddie's airport. See if he's got the coffee pot on. And I'm liking this. This Vulcan is nice. So I got my lighthouses set up a little different to handle that Half-Life game. I need to go back in and redo my room setup, go back to a full room scale. And then that will help get rid of this chaperone around me. Can't stand it. Makes me feel like I'm back in the real world. Yeah. So we got lift up set up. Lost sight of my runway. On the spot. Thought I was on a good line with it. Guess not. Vulcan, if you got a lower end machine, it's supposed to give you a really, really good performance boost. With a higher end machine like mine, it's supposed to give you more smoothness, which it's doing it. It's not like I need a whole bunch of frames, but just smooth the flow. I'll take it. We don't want to come in too awful hot on this.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate, sync rate,
Man, the fluidity.
sync rate, 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 sync rate.
Smooth. There's it. Nice airplane. That was for you, Captain Ed, coming over for the coffee pot, buddy. Look, I brought her in on the right runway there. See that windsock? Nice. Okay, I found me a turnaround spot, and I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to go fly some more. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.